This system, from a feeding standpoint, has been improved over the ALM 3222. It's added a third feed roller up top, and what this does is it makes it a two-stage feed and allows the resist roller to do its function, because it'll bump the sheet in and allow that resist roller to hold back anything that might be sticking to the sheet you want to feed. And then the secondary part of it is to feed the sheet itself that's been loosened. One thing that I will talk about, the idler bar on this for the lower, it's mounted now on the front cover, so you don't have to thread around it. When you close this, it puts the idler bar into position. Sheets load similarly to what you've seen on the ALMs. You just push your tray down, push it up against the backstop, release it. Control panel here is a touch screen now. It allows you to set your various things that you want to do, speeds, temperatures, by just touching that screen. It'll stay on that screen until you register a change with enter and hit return, so it's not going to revert back to the beginning of the main screen until you're ready to go there. There's settings in here for your margins, if you're going to leave a border or if you're going to do flush cutting. In fact, you can see that margin on. That's your lead edge and trail edge cut. You can turn that off. Those are adjustable as well. Then, very simply, you hit the start button and you'll feed your sheets. You might want to kind of keep this on here to watch how that bumps in, and then you'll see that secondary part of the feed. That's allowing that resist roller to do what you want it to do. You'll also hear the cutter, and it's going to do your lead edge and trail edge cut. The waste on this machine is so much less. And if I can maybe find one here, I'm going to try to grab. Here we go. So that's the amount of waste between the sheets. 5/8 of an inch versus over 2 that was on the ALMs. And this is an encapsulation here. You'll kind of hear that cadence of that machine. The two-stage feed, then you'll hear the two cuts. No flap on this to direct the trim because it's such a small amount of trim, so you don't have that noise of the flap. It just runs very, very smoothly, easily, dependable. As a 4th generation, it should be, and it is. It's a great system.
And then we'll show the adjustments for the side trim again.
Sure.
Too.
Yeah, right in here. You can kind of see that there are marks that are associated with various sheet sizes. Like for letter, for example, you see 2 settings for letter. One has a little line box around it. That's going to be a setting to give you an encapsulation. The other one, more in towards the machine, that's your flush cut setting. It's also here for digital sheet sizes. That's a 12-inch. They match up with the marks on the feed tray for the same sheet size, so you get it close right away.
So then stopping, you hit stop, and
you hit stop. It's going to process what's in process,
okay.
and then it will stop. Temperatures and speeds are adjustable on the fly. So as you're running, you can touch that and raise temperature up. If you're seeing a little silvering or whatever, bring it up 5 or 10 degrees. Speed, slow it down to increase dwell time.
And then can you talk a little bit about the film?
Yeah.
The ALM film versus the...
Well, this machine will run the ALM film. It doesn't require the RFID tag, so it's not going to interact with the machine per se there. And that's a good thing, but the ALM cord film will drop into the machine just like it does on the 3222. And yeah, I can kind of show you here by just lifting this up. The Flex specific film has got a little different core on it. It doesn't protrude as far, but these plugs come with the machine that allow you to run this particular film. Now, both the ALM film and the Flex specific film are the same cost. Same variety of films that you have on the ALM is still available, like the 1.5, 3, 5, and 10 mil. This will run 10 mil. And we have gloss and matte up through 5 mil and soft touch up through 5 mil.